So I'm all set. I'm going to let them know, of course, that I'm ready, and we are, of course, waiting on two speechless guys. The roster is as planned. We've got Draven, Juvenile, Gerpa, and Hazard showing up, and they will be the out-of-towners, if you will. Let's see. As far as this particular matchup goes, last time it came down to the wire, I think, pretty closely between Speechless and Bloodface. Japanese Castles was especially tight. If I recall, it came down to something ridiculous like, was that map overtime? One of these maps was overtime between these two teams. It was pretty ridiculous, and I loved every second of it. So I think we're going to see, sort of that similar, very tight play. As you can see, the ping times are a bit rough for Bloodface. 130 roughly for 3 of the 4. Juvenile clocking in just under 100 ping. But amazingly, we saw him hitting something like 60% rail, even higher, like 60-70% rail at one point last week. So I think that A is scary, and B maybe speaks volumes about what would happen to these two teams on LAN, which basically means that I hope that Capture the Flag is played at QuakeCon. On Speechless, we've got Avenge, Stained, Sparks, and Eminence, aka Fear, aka the fact that I can never remember his damn new name. I think also partially is because it's too freaking long to type, and I find that annoying. I shortened everyone's name. The sad thing about this series is I don't know if there's any tracking of, like, the games. Like, I want to go back and see, well, how did, Team X do against Team whatever? I guess, let me go see if all the challenge... It seems like every week I have to fall back to challenge rather than CSN. I kind of want the ability to go back and, like, check out a match history. You can't do it. So, I forgot to set the little team thingies. But hey, you know what? Speechless is red. We're gonna go old school for this round. Speechless is red. So guess what? That means Bloodface is friggin' blue. Figure it out. We are live in this Anima Gaming CTF Spring Series, and we've got Draven out front and center, trying to do the damage against Avenge. It does not happen. I'm actually gonna switch on I'm gonna maybe keep follow Killer off for today. Just as an experiment, just because I think that would be neat. Maybe people will kind of go crazy. But yeah, out of the start here, I'm kind of waiting on the first quad. I'm trying to see who's setting up for it. It's going to be a pretty late quad. Yeah, about a 48-second quad. Looks like it's going to be... Oh, wow. It's not even following the power up. That's pretty sad. So we can enable that real quick. There we go. So we're going to watch Stained on the quad run. He's actually pretty well stacked for this, and has a bevy of railguns around him. He's only hit 20% so far. He's fallen back to his own. Alright, let's follow this run. Nice rail there. It's one down. He does hit a bit of spam from the rocket, and then of course the follow-up rail. But the fact he's able to steal this yellow armor away from the defense is pretty huge. And coming in from the side, Hazard doesn't even get a chance to see the rocket that killed him. And Stained is on the run. Everyone's back has turned 15 health. Stained turns the corner, and he's round the back through the hoop, and you scream, are we gonna get the touchdown part? Because Stained be illin', and there is our first cap of the night within 2 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Speechless has completely blindsided Bloodface with that attack. Very nicely done. So, yeah, that reference, I guess maybe you need to be a little bit older than the usual gaming crowd to get that, but just out of curiosity, anyone in the QLTV stream, in the QLTV channel, do you happen to know that reference? Around the back through the hoop and you scream touchdown. Alright, let's go take a look at someone else. We got Sparks trying to make a steal on the red armor, and it is successful. Juvenile getting double teamed here. I'm going to see who he's battling off against. It's going to be Avenged, and he's able to get it done. I'll flip on follow Killer rather, because I'm going to follow this particular run. 80 health, and he will go down to the rail, but did unload quite a bit of damage into Hazard. He still has a bit of a mega health coming out to center map. does have a railgun, and will fight for this quad. Picked up by Stained again, immediately railed off. Juvenile going to go down. And we've got Hot Potato. Hazard's going to grab it now, and he's going to make his way, dodging a rail, over to his own red armor, which is up. He turns around and takes out Stained, but eats a load of damage while doing so. So, yeah, he's going to hand off the quad to maybe either himself as a fresh spawn or his team. Let's see who manages to pick this thing up. There it is. It's going to be Juvenile. And he is on the way. He's got his red armor, or at least what's left of it. Quad is expiring as he turns the corner. I actually want to go take a look on this attack. Nothing there. Back over to the flag carrier. It's Sparks. Just want to see what kind of support Sparks is going to have, and obviously it's not much. So Juvenile gets the return. Let's go see who's setting up again. Avenged, of course, I think doing his normal routine. We've got Blue's red armor coming up right now. I'm going to see who's grabbing it. It looks like it's Juvenile. I'm going to see how he's setting up. Nice rail against Sparks. Shutting down threat from the back side of the base. Picking up a med kit on the way. 35 seconds to quad. There's enough time to get some sort of pressure in. Juvenile's going to go out center map. Misses first rail and eats one. So he's actually pretty weak as he wants to make some sort of... Looks like, wow, is he setting up this early for quad? No. Okay. So it looks like he's maybe just on red armor duty, but not doing a very good job at it as it gets taken away. And he jump pads into Sparks' LG, which is pretty well on, and Sparks unloads tons of damage. Looks like Gerpa actually killed himself. Quad's coming up now. Juvenile's pretty weak here. Event's going to try to make it out. Doesn't have much more than full health. And not that after the lightning gun battle. Hazard, though, loses most of his stack. Going to go over to the quad carrier. It's going to be Sparks. Pretty weak. Juvenile not able to get a shot off. Sparks, again, having timing on the blue-red armor for, I think, the third time. Nice mid-air rocket as Juvenile comes off the jump pad. But yeah, really, this is a pretty huge push here by Sparks. Sparks does have... oh, he does get cut down by the rocket rail combo. But Avenge is there to pick up the quad and completely, miserably miss 3 rails in a row in order to basically make the quad completely ineffective after it left Sparks' hands. Nice spam coming in, though, from Hazard. Without that spam, I think that quad run would have been a lot more lucrative. On the other hand, I do feel that they could have been a little bit more careful with how they pushed in as the quad carrier. We do have Sparks with the flag. Going to get railed immediately as he turns the corner. It does have help. And it looks like Stained is able to kill 1, but not 2 of the defenders. So we're back to square one here. 6 minutes in. I'm going to take this a minute to... add the tags, and we've got, is it 8 and an X? Hopefully. Yeah, cool. Alright. Couldn't remember which side they were speechless on. We have a flag run, Gerpa, able to take away the red-yellow armor. Red team yellow armor, I should be more specific. He's able to, get pretty... okay, not until that rail, but he actually got up that jump pad a lot more healthy than I figured. Usually that's the shot that you hit, not the one afterwards. But either way, that's completely shut down. We do have quad in about 10 seconds. Yeah, exactly. Blue team should be America, red team should be Europe. No, other way around. But anyway. We do have... am I missing something here? Okay, yeah. I'm like trying to get over the quad carrier. I guess it got immediately killed and not picked up. I've been mashing my button to follow it. So finally, we're going to watch this quad run. Sparks is pretty well off, and he does have help. He's got someone trailing him. And he's going to let Stained take... Well, he thought he would let Stained take the first hit, but instead it's a rail from both sides. And Sparks just does not have his head about him as he gets railed over and over until that quad is completely ineffective. I mean, there was almost no damage output. So, you know, this actually, I think, gives an advantage to Bloodface. The fact that they've been able to shut down the quad every single time means that they're not having to rely on it. That being said, apparently my wife is burning down my townhouse. We have a fire alarm. Let's go check and make sure that's okay, guys. Hope you don't mind. I'm gonna go make sure I'm not about to die. Alright. And I will be nice and mute my mic.
Red flag returned.
Alright, I'm back. Nothing's caught fire just yet. Good times. What did I miss? Damn, I missed a cap. Well, shit. It's all good. Hope it was interesting. I don't know what else to say. We've got a quad run here, Juvenile. Pretty weak as he enters the red area. And let's see if he... Actually, he's got two teammates with him here. And let's see how that works out for him. Sparks does have the flag. I want to go take a look really quick. Nope, not going to get very far. Okay, back over to Sparks, who's just hiding out. And that quad's expiring. We're going to stick with the flag run. Sparks is taking his time. And wow, he's going to even wait this out for the next yellow armor. And it gets cut down at the speed bump. And it takes three guys, two of them fresh spawns, I believe, in order to recover that flag. They just swarm him and down he goes. So... Bloodface, not having the fortune that they had a little while ago. I'm going to start checking some accuracies here, since we just hit the midpoint in the match. 54% rail for Hazard. And I'm trying to cue that in, because I want to see who's really kind of making the stand in the center of the map. Draven getting railed once, but also dishes one out. Gonna make a press in. He's been heard, and the first rail misses. He hits his. And now here's the hard part. Well, he actually took a lot more damage there than he needed to. And there it is. Nice play by Fear, who apparently is Eminence. Eminence. I don't know. Anyway. Sorry, I'm trying to put accent on that capital letter there in his name. Let me figure out who actually got this capture. Sparks again with a flag run, using a medkit immediately as he gets railed. Railed again to the ass, not even going to look back. And the question is, who got the quad? It's Draven, back over. This time Sparks is almost home. Gerpa has the other flag. And he's trying to sneak out. He's been spotted. One decent rocket on him. And no, he ran into the other team's flag carrier. And there's the assist. There's the cap. Cap number 3 for Speechless. Bloodface having a hard time putting the scoring together as far as capture the flag goes. Let's take a look at the stats after this quad run ends for the entire set of players. Yeah, it looks like survivability has really gone up for Eminence and Stained compared to previous encounters with Bloodface. Maybe they are either learning to use their ping advantages more wisely, or maybe they're just having a more on night. I don't know. Sparks is doubling back through teleporter, trying to get somebody to follow him so he can make a break for it. Doesn't have very high speed here. This actually, yeah, that wasn't great. Could have kind of gotten a little bit more speed there, but hop around. We got a lot of pressure, a lot of attacks. But I want to start focusing a little bit on the D, if I can, if I might. Hazard for Bloodface has gotten overwhelmed 3 times tonight. I'm a little bit curious because we have seen the red armor be collected on the blue side. The red armor collected by Speechless, which is, I think, making Hazard's job that more difficult, or hazardous, if you will. 13 deaths for Hazard. About 8 seconds to quad, so I want to follow him. I'm actually going to switch to depending on who gets the quad. Yeah, okay, so it is Bloodface that gets it. Oh, maybe. Let's see who gets it at the end. Juvenile rushes in. He will have his red armor. So this is really good timing to have the red armor spawn. Plus, now he's full health. So this could be a pretty potential solid push. Oh, and that's just, yeah, you start laughing because your teammate just foobarred you. And Venge obviously let these guys know exactly where he's coming from. Really weird to not even try to delay that timing of the jump pad with the railgun reload time. There's no mystery about when to pull that shot off, and as you can see, the result is a very, very dead Juvenile. So we are, yeah, I guess there is the death penalty for juveniles in Siberia, huh? You know, it's been a while since I've been really cheesy. I think tonight's a good night for it since I'm casting alone. Avenge! Barely escaping with 7 health. Able to turn the corner though. Stain has got his back, but can he get the flag? That's the most important thing. Yes, he can, and he's got enough to survive a couple of rails. This will be cap number 4, unless something ridiculous happens, and it almost happened with 3 rails in a row, which actually would not quite have been enough in order to stop that cap from happening, but it was pretty close. So, decent press in. So let's see who's may or may not be able to... No, they're not going to be able to touch the flag. So, 4-0 right now, and it looks like Bloodface is getting egg on the face. I don't know. I don't know. They're not quite as together as we saw in previous weeks, although I'm wondering if maybe instead it is that Speechless is a bit more together. Because, you know, Eminence, aka Fury, did say, you know, never again shall Bloodface even take a map from us. So, they were definitely proving that with Siberia tonight.
Return. 5-minute warning.
Sparks making it out. Juvenile, though, has the quad. Avenged, able to get away. Whoa, not quite able to get away. Gerp is going to make a return. Juvenile is a one-man fighting machine, able to clear out most of the Speechless base, and we are about to see, finally, Bloodface has something to say about Speechless's 4-0 cap count. It is now 4-1. We have the other flag carrier down. Gerper is on the run, 58 health, so pretty weak. Dodging the first rocket. And moving on out. There's finally the return. I expected that, though, considering how weak he was. Avenged, though. I think just trying to maybe steal resources? Let's see. Yellow armor is about to spawn. He's been... oh, God. How was he not spotted? Really? Like, how did they not hear that? Oh, okay. Let's... Wow, really? This is a blunder by Bloodface. Oh my god. Beautiful lightning gun. But it all gets shut down. 2 guys with lightning guns standing there to meet Avenged and take him out. Yeah, that's always the risk whenever you've got... whenever you make a press for, you know, waiting out for those items. It means the other team is just sitting there waiting for you to make your exit. That being said, I think the hope was, obviously, that his Avenged teammates would put some pressure on those guys. Didn't happen, or at least not enough pressure, not enough timing coming together. So 4-1, we remain with the next quad coming up as we hit minute 17. And we've got Juvenile with it. Pretty weak, but about to collect red armor and a little bit of health, so... let's see what he can put together. Sparks goes down without dishing out any damage. Stained goes down without dishing any damage. And it's going to be, yeah, one good rail. Juvenile, not really able to use, wow. And not really able to dodge well as he was coming across center. He does have the flag, but he's really weak. First rail is wide. Avenge goes down. Juvenile is out to center. This could be a 4-2 if he turns to this corner. It's not completely over with yet. There's still a way to take him down, especially with Sparks picking up 250 health here. But let's go check real quick. Juvenile is about to get... No, actually, no, excuse me. For another 12 seconds, won't get red armor. And Sparks should not stay here. But let's go back over to Juvenile. Still very weak. Does have his Mega to work with. So if he gets back to his base... It looks like there's a little bit of hesitation to go there. So this could be interesting. I think they feel it's not safe. You can see the pressure of 2 guys trying to clear it out. One guy goes down. Avenge kills Gerpa. Juvenile has turned the corner, and he is home safely. So here's the standoff that I love to see. But the question is, timing is really becoming an issue. That's the biggest enemy for Bloodface here, because we only have a minute and a half left to go. Bloodface down by 3 caps. Now, it is possible to get those caps pretty quickly on Siberia to do chain caps, but it's going to take some pretty impressive chops and an immense swing of momentum in Bloodface's favor, and I don't see that happening in the next minute 15. They'd have to be capping now and setting up for the next one, I would say, to tie this up in time for an overtime. Sparks will probably just hold out and turtle up. So, in the remaining minute, we're going to see what kind of pressure Juvenile gets under the quad does go to Stained. That makes his job that much harder, Juvenile's, to stay alive. So we're going to see if Juvenile can pull a Bee Gees. Quad is picked up. I'm going to check really quickly to see where it's at. Hazard has it and he's taking it away. Sparks is able to destroy the quad carrier by stopping him point blank with a rocket, following up with lightning gun. What a fantastic display. And that will wrap us up. Yeah, really, really great stuff.
Impressive.
So, it's going to wrap us up. 45% railgun accuracy, amazing 54% plasma for Juvenile, and he's going to be able to get this thing home in time. Oh, no, it's not, because Eminence is there to potentially, yep, rocket jump. Oh, denied. Oh, that's good times. 4-1 will remain the score. And take a look at the deaths there. The defense. Hazard, 22 deaths, 58 deaths for Gerpa, 57 deaths for Draven, the 2 guys on O. For Speechless, a little bit better off. Eminence only going down 10 times. That's pretty damn good KD ratio. And very solid play. But again, pings are about 90 to 120 for Bloodface. So that makes that obviously far more difficult. And also a lot of it has to do with who is actually ready to go. So they were. So we went live.
3, 2, 1, fight.
All right, we are live on Troubled Waters. I love angry, stupid movie users. Good times. We are live on Troubled Waters. And a mad fight for the red armor. It's all going to cut down. And here's where Juvenile shines. He is going to have something ridiculous. I think last week he had something like 30 impressives. It's quite fun to watch. This week, though, I'm wondering if teams are going to try to be onto that and shut him down as much as possible. That's 1. That's 2. Yeah, very nice. So yeah, for part of this, until we start seeing flag caps, this will pretty much be the Juvenile cam. And Sparks is finally able to pull down Juvenile. And Draven will go down to Sparks' rail as well. 70% for the opening 10 shots, roughly, for Sparks. Yeah, it looks like Sparks is on Juvenile duty tonight, which is, I think, a very solid way to handle this. I also like that Sparks tends to be a little bit more versatile in his positioning. Juvenile tends to kind of hang back and try to kick ass that way. Sparks is a lot more forward. Looks like he's even going to go on a flag run. But he has the red armor, which is pretty rare to have an attack where someone is this armed, this stacked. But that being said, going in, he does have help. And he's able to... Oh my god, look at that. The rail misses. So he is across center. The flag is out. Able to be grabbed by Eminence. And we will see the first cap coming in. Troubled Waters, Speechless, shuts down Bloodface very quickly. Again, a 2-minute opening cap. So, whatever kinks in the system that Speechless had when they lost the Bloodface seem to have been ironed out. At least in the last map, and then of course the opening moments of this one. So very solid stuff coming out from Speechless. So I'm going to take a look. Looks like, yeah, Fear is going to be defense on Troubled Waters. That's pretty cool to see. A lot of times Fear is going to be the... he's often the flag runner. Especially on Ironworks.
Impressive.
You know, if I wanted to be mean, I was considering, you know, Draven was saying, well, duh, clearly we wouldn't pick, you know, Siberia due to ping. I'm thinking, well, you're supposed to pick the map you're good on. Alright. So yeah, let's get word. I probably will not have a co-host tonight. Jahar is unfortunately stuck at work, and that sucks. So I wish him the best. Hope he's doing okay. And I will just continue carrying on as my solo self. Good times.
Impressive.
Draven says, "Are you serious? LOL." This time it's Fear bringing out the rail, eating a bit of damage, shaving off a bit of that armor. But he does have, of course, these two timed pretty nicely, where he can go on a nice little cycle of Mega Yellow Yellow, and he's back up to a really solid 365 health and armor. So I'm going to go back out to the center. I want to see what kind of attacks are happening. Draven doing a little Waterworks action. Avenge also attacking, but very weak. Staying just standing still in the center. Wow, it looks like the Speechless have taken over center. So now's the time to get some sort of flag run done. Let's see how this works out. Fear trying to hold down D. I think that Bloodface guy just shot himself in the face. Draven botches the rocket jump and will die a very painful death. But he did touch the flag, and you get points for effort, I think. That was one of the few flag touches we've seen from Bloodface so far. And in Troubled Waters, that initial cap can really make or break the style, or strategy, I should say, that the other team's going to employ. Because, well, let's watch this flag run first, then I'll wax poetic. Medkit used, rocket jump up, rail missed. Draven is out, though. And he's on the way. I'm going to check really quick on Sparks as soon as Draven either gets across or cuts down in center. Flag is dropped into the drink. Other carrier is Sparks, and he has yet to leave the base, but he does have help. And oh, that Mega's coming up right now. Sparks does not know it. And he won't be able to grab it. He is already on the run. He's trying to turn the corner before he gets railed in the ass. It's actually going to be rockets from the ass. And he hits two good ones, but oh my god. Oh, he's able to use the med kit. He gets railed again. He's going to choke on choke for air, and he'll finally go down to Gerpa. But good lord, what a display. Spark's able to defend himself on the water. And this actually might really upset the positioning of Bloodface. Considering the resources they had to funnel to the back side of the map. Will Speechless be able to take advantage? Looks like perhaps not. Gerpa already out in the center taking the red armor. Will get not get dinged by that nade. He's pretty weak off here. He's going to grab some air because, yeah, he would have been in rough straits had he not done so. He's only 19 health. Decent enough plasma will keep the flag home, but I want to go back over. Let's see if we can find it. Yeah, Gerpa has infiltrated. They know he's here, though. Another couple seconds, no, 10 seconds rather, for that Mega. It's a pretty long time. But, yeah, and look at this. They know it. They want to get him dead before that Mega comes up. Sparks is going to try to make an attack of his own. Will rocket jump. Actually, kind of, I think, got hit by something on the way up. I don't know, but Juvenile's hit his 10th impressive. That was like, did he get, was there someone above him and he like hit his head on them? Because he got smashed down. The jump pad did not really give him wings, if you will. So, okay. I guess we're back to Juvenile Cam because we're done with flag touches. 51% and at a whopping 97 ping, ladies and gentlemen. Very solid stuff. Draven infiltrating, trying to get his hands on the flag. Avenge is out with a very solid stack. I'm going to go back over to him. Because, yeah, as predicted, the other... Oh, really botching. But it may not matter here. There's so many friggin... Oh, it will matter. I was going to say... I was thinking it might not matter because the guy that picked it up at least had a lot of health and, you know, he was there for the assist. But good lord, that was like 4 railguns in a row. Finally, Bloodface able to get the return. Again, another flag getting out to center. Very dangerous, but not able to get down the hole. And as we guys have been told probably over and over by our special someones, it's very important to get in the hole. Especially the first time, because, you know, when you keep missing, it's just annoying. Really, that's what it boils down to. Let's watch Hazard on D and see what he's doing to stay off any future caps. I'm not Jahar, I'm Grease Scotsman. Like, do people not know who's who? I've always thought that to be interesting. Anyway, I guess it has been forever since we've had a broadcast together, so that's all good. Stained is on the run, and he's been able to get pretty cleanly, although what is it with the railguns just forcing people into the corners of the map. Looks like Stained will make the attempt. And Gerpa wishing he hadn't missed that rocket because that will be cap number 2. Stained is able to get it done. So let's hop around and take a look. I think we've got... I want to see who's kind of taking over center. Draven. Draven trying to be sneaky. And Sparks is not fooled and will hit an amazing number of rockets, but... even better plasma coming, and I mean, really? It was like 120 ping? Yeah, 128 ping. Draven just connected a bit of plasma. That was quite nice. Not bad, sir. Not bad at all. Unlike Eminence with a 34 ping. Oh, goodness me. Alright. And nice shot there. Winding up, you can see Eminence was just waiting for the jump pad. He could tell that he had pushed his opponent onto it and just waited for the pull. Yeah, 10 minutes burned away. Let's take a look at some accuracies. We got 66% rail for Fear, aka Eminence. And one day I'll stop saying aka, because he'll actually be known as Eminence. Fear, Avenge with, Avenge at 55% rail. You're up at 42%. And my man, Juvenile. Go find him. 53%. And climbing.
Impressive. Excellent.
Yeah, very nice. Sparks gonna try to get out against the plasma. Again, I'm surprised at how well connected this plasma is, considering how high ping these guys are. Draven, for his first clean escape, I think, all night, out of the Troubled Waters flag room, will be rocket jumping and medkitting in midair, and he is able to stave off any future damage coming in from the rail. He drops in, make sure he can't get railed again. We do have a standoff. Sparks barely able to defend himself, but he's not across center. Here's the danger zone. And he's still railable. And he gets across. Very nice. Draven, extremely massively stacked, poking his head out, getting railed, if not twice, then at least once. Still poking his head out. There's one. You can get two. There it is. Eminence goes down. So I think he's realized that everyone is, all his opponents are on the other side, and he's going to try to hold down the fort here, eating tons of damage, and that will basically spell the end of him. Sparks, though, defending against 2. Can he kill Hazard? The frag happens, but Stain is there to collect. One good rail will do it. And it's going to be Fear Eminence getting the key kill at the final second, just before the flag is returned, keeping that cap alive 3-0. Yeah. Just so you guys know, VODs are up on the Own3D TV website. I have been slow with my own VODs, but yeah, you can check us out, Own3D TV/Quake Live TV. We got Draven on a run. And looks like it will be shut down in center. But again, we are seeing a Bloodface really showing the teeth. They have gotten pretty far, but not quite brought it home.
You have the flag.
Avenge going to try to make an escape here. Actually routing back. He's been spotted though. The railguns missed twice. And that's a perfect rocket jump across the center. This will be cap number 4. And there it is, 4-0. Very solid stuff. And Gerper able to make a clean jump out. Does not have any armor though, so this machine gun's actually doing quite a bit of damage against him. And the flag will go into the drink one more time. And returned, it has been avenged. Making a pretty... Ooh, well, until that rocket was a pretty impressive push. Doing a lot of damage, not taking any, but in the last few seconds, that's all fallen apart. He needs to hit this rail to survive, and he does not. Hazard's able to get the frag. Avenge just laughs because he was like, yeah, I should have gotten that kill. Let's take a look at Hazard at 50% rail. And Gerber getting shut down. Damage on the jump. No torch jump for you, sir. Stain trying to use his LPB advantage using plasma long range. Very difficult, but possible. Let's have a look. I'm going to kind of hop around. I feel like I haven't been giving kind of equal time to various components of these teams. Fear, kind of the unsung hero here. On defense, but on top of that, only 3 deaths, 25 kills. Apparently Hazard loves to hit his wahaha funny bind every single fucking time he gets killed. Or gets a kill. I don't know, it's pretty ridiculous. And Avenge will not be able to make it out with that flag. But we're going to see the default return of the red flag as it times out and goes back to its post. Nope, no, it won't. Draven will grab it. And actually, yeah, I guess that is what happened. There's a little bit of a delay on the announcement of it. Draven will go down, though, immediately as he grabs the flag. And, you know, at 4-0, with only about 4 minutes left to go, I think Bloodface is about to get ejected from Anima Gaming Spring Series CTF number 2. And sadly, they won't really have too many caps to stand on tonight. Speechless will advance unless something amazing happens in the next 4 minutes. That being said, I do want to, you know, we'll focus on the next matchups. I'm not going to leave this early. Focus on the next matchups when they happen. Decent rockets from Hazard, and he's able to put away. I think there was Avenge without taking any damage. While Draven, on the other hand, is taking lots of damage. I'm surprised he didn't get railed a second time there. It's just under the reload time. Let's get back over to him, because it's all on Bloodface to make something happen here. Draven trying to double back. And he goes right into the lion's den. in this center area. He hasn't been railed yet, though. There it is, finally. He gets hit 30 health. That's not, yeah, he has to take the jump pad, but he will get the cap here. Very nice, 4-1. So this is the moment that I was hoping we'd see Bloodface finally able to get on the board on Troubled Waters. Can Draven continue this momentum? Get another cap? Realm of possibility. But I think at this point, we'll probably see Speechless go completely deep. Let's hop over on red and just kind of take a look. No, they're still trying to hold down center and stuff. Yeah, okay, 2 guys back. Yeah, they're still kind of pushing out. Maybe they're it's not going to be terribly heavy. They're just going to focus on maybe center and D. And they're waning 2 minutes. Again, survivability by Eminence quite high here. 5 deaths only. Gerpa, though, is able to get the flag but not get out. Again, botching that rocket jump. It's so crucial. On Troubled Waters, 40 impressives. Yeah, 40 impressives for Juvenile. Maybe it was 60 impressives last week? I don't know. Something ridiculous. The guy's crazy. Hi. Yeah, might as well LOL on that. Was pretty bad rocket jump there. Let's go back over. Draven. What? Yeah, Avenge is still trying to put some pressure on Bloodface. Not going to give it away easily. I mean, really, the rocket jump failures are quite the downfall of this Bloodface crew. Let's go back over to Draven. Yeah, he's through again. He's through the gauntlet. Let's see, can he get his team to return his flag? No, Sparks is just going to sit on it. Draven is home safely. And has mega health to boot. Will only have 1 armor to work with in the next 2 seconds. And he picks the wrong one. There we go. Sparks is also pretty well off, so I think we're going to see this end in a standoff. I'm still hoping that we're going to get some sort of like awesome scoreboard for CTF that's akin to the dual scoreboard. I think everyone loves that thing. Draven trying to press in, so he will be on the spot ready to go for the next 20 seconds. Stacking up and then heading right back to the flag post in the hope and a prayer that the flag will be returned. And Sparks, though, is just sitting center. He's happy. It's good. So I think that's going to be the final score, 4-1. Draven just going to stand on it, but it's going to be to no result. We have ourselves a double tap. Down goes Bloodface with a very, very bloodied face. Speechless dismantles them quite quickly with very few words. So we're going to head off to what might be, rocket jump delays. They're saying, yeah, I can definitely say with a 130 ping, there is a little bit of delay. It can kind of mess you up a little bit. Let's go ahead and get ready for the next matchup. What we're on right now, the Unforgiven Gunman versus Smile, is an hour and 20 minutes late. Not sure why they haven't played yet, but see if I can at least figure out the maps. And if the semifinals between Cloud and Speechless begins, obviously I will duck out. Okay, so we've got Ironworks, Japanese Castles, and then Shining Forces as a tiebreaker. Cool, okay. That works for me. Alright, so we're going live in this round 1 matchup. Unforgiven Gunman, although actually, oh, hang on, I still got some tunes going. Let me turn those off real quick. There we go. Alright. Before I missed anything there. We do have that red armor. I actually missed who got that. I guess it's Brick since he has some armor, but I'm not entirely sure. It's been shaved off. But yeah, once again, guys, we will switch over to that semi-final if I do see it, coming up. Okay. Trying to get people to let me know if and when the other game is about to start so I don't miss it. So I want to give you guys some action, as much action as we can. But like I said, if it's about to start, I'm going to hop over to that semi-final matchup. But I think this one could be pretty interesting. We've got the initial regen going to Instant from Unforgiven Gunman. Let's run the rosters real quick before anything gets too crazy. We've got Unforgiven Gunman, Eisenkreuz, CKZ, Instant, and Kwang. Then we've got, for the blue team, Smile. Ooh, nice little run there by Instant, gonna get cut down. Smile's running Brick, Mr. Green, Ice Lore, and Sean.
2 frags in 2 seconds. Excellent.
So I can get over to this carrier here. We got Ice Lore with 13 health. Probably not gonna make it very far. Down he goes. Okay.
You have the flag.
There it is. So, yeah. Clearly by not very far. This is what happens when I'm trying to make sure that I don't miss the other game when I'm typing. Not focusing on what's happening with this game. I'm like terrified that the other one's going to start and I'm going to miss it. And that would be less than cool. We've got CKZ trying to make an exit. Ooh, a little bit of a lag there, I think. He should get cut down right here. What the fuck? That was, how is he still alive? Okay, I thought so. It's like, how is he still alive after botching 2 jumps in the center? I mean, that's enough time for anyone to catch up with him.
Red flag returned.
Trying to see who's kind of holding down center. It looks like Instant is actually going for the regen rather than center work. Brick's able to collect it, and waiting 2 seconds for red armor. There it is. And he won't get out of his base without losing a bit of that armor. Ooh, maybe all of it, who knows. CKZ hitting a pretty decent set of rails. Brick will finally put him down, and there it is again. I think by the time he's done, all the armor will be burnt off. Yeah, the regen was used for defense. Ice Lore, though, getting railed as he tries to enter center, and we'll go down here, but very solid pressure being put on Unforgiven Gunman. Ice Lore going to try to make an attack, but not going to be very effective. 2 decent rockets from Kwang will put him down. Kwang running the defense for Gunman. We got pretty much constant pressure by Smile. Let's take a look and see how many times Kwang has died. 4 deaths and only 2 frags. He is being outdueled, and that's kind of scary when, if you consider that Kwang's gonna be the guy with a lot of resources. Ice Lore not even stopping to do a circle jump. He just jumps straight in, and he will get the cap. I guess that timing was important. And Instant now going to try to make an exit, but we'll probably get shot right. Yep, there it is. Down he goes. Good shutdown by Mr. Green. Mr. Green, not quite Mr. Clean, but he's able to get the fly back. Smile now up by 2. And I have a favor to ask. If anyone on IRC happens to have any of the Speechless or the hell do you call them, Cloud9 guys on your friends list, if they go live, can you let me know? Thank you. But I don't see Stained in a server yet, so I think we're okay. Oh, he just messaged me. Well, can't check it. Maybe Stain can message me in IRC, that'd be cool. I could actually read that without foobarring the stream.
Red flag returned.
CKZ's lightning gun is off a little bit in that exchange. And he will die because of it. Brick. Recovering the blue-red armor. And we've got regen up in about a minute. Let's see what kind of offense that Unforgiven Gunman is putting together. Just a second. Yeah, CKZ is able to get his mitts on the flag, but that's about it.
Blue flag returned.
Alright, pardon me, guys. I'm gonna check these messages real quick. Alright, thank you, Stained. Oh, that's actually really cool.
Impressive.
Sound didn't cut out there, that's nice. Alright, we got Sean on the run. And it looks like Sean's able to defend himself just barely, but a rail will cut him down instant. Gets the kill. Flag is still out, able to be picked up by Isolar with the regen. Dropping back and nails the rail. So he will survive. The regen will keep him out of rail death range. And all he has to do now is survive against Instant. But he jumps at the possibly the wrong time, but he's able to survive with just a mere 40 health to get cap number 3. Smile is definitely grinning ear to ear as Unforgiven Gunman unable to get a cap against them in the first 7 minutes and 45 seconds of this matchup. And we've got Instant on the run. He's able to dodge in the center again. A little bit of a blunder, I think, by Smile not having that covered, and that'll be cap number 1 for Gunman. Very solid run. Yeah, 14 seconds, not bad. Alright, we got a little bit of a timeout. And it looks like the server is populating for the other matchup. Let me just... Can I see it? I can't see the details of it. That sucks. We don't have a 999.
3, 2, 1, fight.
And we do have a multiple timeout though. Am I missing something here? Oh, okay, yeah, CKZ's got 100 ping. That's a bit of a spike. There we go, now I see it. Alright, and thank you, Stained, by the way, for
Prepare to fight. 3, 2.
trying to keep me in the loop about this upcoming game. We have yet another pause. Don't cross the stream, Zegon. Actually, it's pretty cool. What happens?
Prepare to fight. 3, 2.
I don't think I have admin. There we go. Brick has admin. And there it is. CKZ finally dropped. So I do know that C9 is on the server, but you know that's they're gonna sit on the server until they. I'm looking for when they're actually ready to play. That's what I want to know. And I think Stained from Speechless is gonna try to clue me in. Lots of waiting tonight. Okay. Ah, the beautiful dulcet sounds of the lightning gun stream. Actually, as an observer, we can actually... Oh god, they're all using lightning gun! It's kind of funny, because we get to check this out from multiple angles. Really? Is every single red guy trained on this one poor bastard. This is hilarious. Wait, let me get over to... Yeah, there we go. If he only knew. 39 health, 35 armor. Yeah, he's not going to last very long. Alright, CKC is back. I need a wide angle for his shit. Alright, guys. We are getting back. We're going to watch Sean die. 3, 2, and 1. Yeah. Okay. Surprised he wasn't able to get the flag here. Brick able to get a railgun off, though. Oh, God, my ears never felt so happy. And Instant making pretty good press in. Including an impressive. Dropping in. Not able to get the initial rail that would have saved his life there, potentially. Only having to fight against one. But either way, nothing doing for Unforgiven Gunman as far as offense is concerned. Yeah, so we walk away from the lengthy pause that we just experienced. 9 minutes into this matchup, regen spawns on the dot. And Instant will have a bit to work with here. Does have the red armor. Shooting a rocket off for giggles? I don't know. And with two guys back turned, he fires off a rocket and hits nothing. You know, it's kind of like, well, I've already made that reference. I won't make it again. I do love Pulp Fiction, though. It's a great movie. And Instant does make it to the flag room, but he pretty much dies immediately after. So, yeah, I'm not really seeing Gunmen put together. I mean, they've had, I think, one sneaky cap, but I haven't seen much beyond that. KD's wise, CKC has died. Well, we don't know how many times he's disconnected. Mr. Green, though, the defense for the blue team only died 3 times from Brick. Actually, it might even be Brick. Let me go over here and see. Yeah. There we go. There's one. Make it 4. And, oh, CKZ is trying to prove me wrong with a very nice solo cap. I don't know what kind of pressure Unforgiven Gunman put on the flag room before CKZ got the grab, but that was really solid. Now we have ourselves a 1-cap game. And Instant's going to try to make an escape with 15 health. Not going to get very far, I don't think. Unless someone's just sleeping on the job. Oh, one lone rail from Mr. Green will save the day. And look at that. I mean, was Mr. Green the only guy that went to go get that flag? That's pretty ridiculous. CKZ tries to double back. And walks straight into a lightning gun, and down he goes. Iso was able to collect the regen very briefly until Eisen Clues is able to get it. I know that's not the right way to say it, but it's fun to say it that way. You know, part of me is bothered by this North American fascination to do a rocket jump as you pick up the red armor. Because if you spend the same amount of time just backing up and circle jumping properly, guess what? You get to the same spot. Considering he bounced the jump, of course. Instant's gonna get across, but gets shut down by Sean Dahagi with just 10 health. Will return that flag, and was very near death. Almost saw another cap here for Unforgiven Gunman to tie this thing up.
Excellent flag. Excellent.
And for those that are asking, we don't use bright skins in team games. Very nice cap by Gunman. Very solid. So we now have a beautiful tag game. See see how Kwong has been doing here. Oh. Clearly under pressure. And he just, we got Sean ducking out. 35 health across center. And wow, it takes almost no damage. He has 2 friends in the center, and I think Smile wants to make sure that they do not get caught frowning by the end of this game. Very quick to increase their advantage by 1 cap. 13 minutes in, the regen gets tossed around a little bit, and we have, let's see who gets away with it. Ice Lore. And let's see what he does with it, other than taking it back to his own base. His red armor is up, but he's not anywhere near it. He could drop in on it. But this regen's pretty much wasted, though. So, Ice Lore's leaving up the red armor in the blue base for quite some time. Now finally it's taken. A good 30 seconds after it had been sitting there. Nice, no damage done in that exchange, and he's got help. And he fucks up a rocket jump. Awesome. But, can he get out? No, he's going to get railed immediately. Other carrier, Sean, will pick up the slack. Can he get away, though? He's trying to double back. Rocket jumps. Oh! And it might pay off. No! He gets cut down just barely by machine gun fire, I think. From Gnosis. Cruz is able to get it done. Very solid. Although, really, with the rocket jumps tonight, I'm not a fan. Actually, yeah, we haven't seen Cruz much. Decent rocket from Instant. Nice little fadeaway there. 23 health. Very hurt. Probably won't get very far, but... Rocket jumps, chooses topside. Oh, I lied! I'm a lying sack of something. And it will be Ice Lore getting cut down by Kwong in order to make this thing a tied game once more as we round out to the 15-minute mark in the next 20 seconds. Let's take a look at some accuracies. We've got Kwong holding down the fort with a 48% rail. I would love to see how much damage done and taken. Like, seriously, just adding that somehow to the scoreboard would be so awesome. Instant, 58% rail. Regen will be taken cleanly by Instant. No damage done to him at all, and his red armor will be coming up right now. And this could be the push to end all pushes. Decent LG in those opening seconds, removed most of that armor. Instant now will get under pressure by 2. And Ice Lore, let's see what he can do about getting out of here. Dodges that one rocket, is very close to him. And he will finally take this lower route, having to get past the nade. Nope. Double back again. And again. And again and again and again. Oh, wow, look at that. They didn't even check the lower route. A rail from below, but it looks like it will be Kwong getting the return, but just barely. He's almost let that one go. Almost let that one go. That was actually pretty risky there. So he was duking it out with someone in center, along with a teammate. Yeah, really impressive pressure by Smile, I have to say. I don't think I've seen Gunman laying it on his thick. Let's go take a look at that in fact. Well, if the Gunman can stay alive long enough, we'll watch him. Why does it always keep going to Ice Lore? Seriously. Oh my lord. There we go. That's a good timing. That wasn't. But very solid LG. I mean, for a few seconds. It's my favorite sound in Quake Live. And we wait. This actually could be a pretty impressive steal of this red armor. One rail. Second one missed. Oh, and nice little flotation from Mr. Green. It's pretty weak here, though. Nades coming in from Brick will finally connect. We'll see a return, but the defense is extremely weak here. Maybe Gunman can work something together. Oh, this is perfect timing. Oh, my. Really, dude? Like, he lost 25 armor, and it seems like it's not for a reason. But look at this stack up here. This is enormous. Because we know the defense is weak. And Instant, yeah, it should just be a distraction. I actually am very not happy with the timing of that. Instant should have coordinated with Cruz. All he had to do was wait. He just had to wait so that they were attacking at the same time. Because now, look at this, they're trickling in, so Cruz has to face off against every single defender. You know, that... you know, it's a little bit more coordination, and it would have been good. Now, here we go. Trying to launch CKZ in a weird angle. And it pays off. Look at this. Brick not turning around. Oh. Whiffing a rail, though, that would have saved his life. Yes, indeed it would have. 56 health for Mr. Green. And now instant, though. Constant pressure. But nothing doing. 4 and 4. We round this out to the last minute and a half of the game. 4 and 4 is the score. Smile, trying to not frown as the timer expires. Gonna look to maybe put some pressure on it. Actually, we've seen all the pressure be one-sided in the last minute or so. Maybe this final regen will be everything that separates these two.
Blue flag return. Blue flag return.
Yeah, so we got a little bit of taste of what Mr. Green's been putting together on D. Instant, constantly putting pressure on that offense, which very solid. But here it is, regen, the final push coming up right now. We've got Brick forced to use a med kit before regen spawns. He stands on it and dies as it spawns. Doesn't even get to touch it. He can just reach out and taste it, but no luck. Kwong gets away really healthily here, but this is kind of a wasted power-up if he stays on D. This is bothering me, in fact. Yeah, go O, dude. Seriously. Everyone go O. It's all about being O. Show him your O face. No, touch the flag first. There you go. And that's a fucked up. That's it. That's a kill. That botched the whole thing right there. He had a chance and threw it all away. What is it with rocket jumps tonight? Like, no one can do them. I don't understand. But either way, we're going into a tie game, even though it should be 5-4. Yeah, don't know what to say. Don't know what to say. Overtime has begun. 3-second respawn delay. And for those that are new to Quake Live, this is how it happens. For every minute that passes in overtime, we will see 1 second added to that respawn delay, meaning every time you die, it currently takes 3 seconds for you to be able to pop back up. As we hit the 1 minute mark, it will take 4 seconds before you can respawn. And so on and so forth until basically you die, and by the time you respawn, the other team is already capped. So, good times. Brick using a little bit of sneakiness in the center, trying to get across. He will now breach the center. Oh, he does get a square rocket against... Wow, he even timed it out to get the red armor, and the red yellow armor, and the mega's up, but he decides instead to just make a run for it. He needs to get this kill, though. Pretty cleanly. Yep, Quan will go down. He can fall back, though. He still has resources to fall back on. And this is it. This is perfect timing here. Nice movement. We do have a standoff, though. But Brick is home safe. Oh, the other carrier's down. And Brick will bring it home. 5-4. Sudden death overtime. And that looks like the blue team will take it. Gunman. Well, they pretty much didn't fire off their load. So let me have a look and see what messages I've been getting here. Japanese Castles, one of my favorite maps. Old school map, good times. I'm going to see if maybe the other team can wait. Rather, the first semifinal can wait for this round 1 matchup, because we did just see an overtime, which was pretty impressive, pretty awesome. And sadly, I was so focused on the other stuff going on, I didn't really focus on the cast itself. So let me do that. And we have gone live Ice Lore, getting a pretty clean initial kill. Trying to press in, runs out of plasma. And very clean shot by CKZ. Down he goes, though. On this map, we have 2 power-ups that will be spawning right there. Hey, look at that. Ice Lord picks up 1. We're going to wait for the other one to spawn. It is a random cycle between quad and regen. This time we're getting double regens. Sometimes we're going to see double quads. Sometimes we'll see quad and regen. It's good times. So we're going to actually see what... yeah, there we go. A little bit more action on this end of the regen. Ice Lord does walk into that last rocket, though. But he's just leaving his base, so not terribly... clean getaway for him as he enters this red base from below. Ooh, first rocket's way off, and that gives an opportunity here, I think. If Sean, yeah, let's see if he can get away. He's clearly been, they've told him where he's going. Yeah. So we got a mutual kill, down he goes. The other game, the semifinal, has not started, guys. So this is, again, still just a round 1 game that we're watching, but we did see an overtime on the last map, so I'm trying to ask that other semifinal that's ready to go to wait. Just a few more minutes.
Red flag returned. Excellent. Defense.
And we got CTF trying to get away, but he will be put down by Mr. Green.
Returned.
Looks like Smile's got 2 guys sitting in the box, sitting in the base. Double press in here by Gunman. I mean, rather, excuse me, by Smile. Excuse me, I gotta get used to that name. Doesn't help that we've got like Rainbow Bright, you know, clan tags for Smile. Let's follow the quad. Could have sworn I heard quad. Oh well. It's all regen. No fun. Alright, so I'm getting word here from Clock.
Red flag returned.
They are about to start.
You have the flag.
Okay, guys. So, I hate to say it, but we're going to go watch the semifinals. Hopefully this won't be like the most amazing game of the night. Because yeah, we gotta watch the semifinals, I think. I don't know, let's watch the end of this potential run real quick. And then I'll hop into the other one. So we do a standoff here. Instant has gotten home. He's very low on armor, will shard up. Ice Lord is getting home, very weak on health, but has still a handful of armor to work with. Ooh, very bad second rocket there. From the red team, Ice Lord is able to get away without taking hardly any damage at all. I'm going to try to wait out this standoff, guys, then I'm going to hop into the other game. So at this point, we got both carriers stacked up pretty well as can be expected for Japanese castles, where you really only have access to 1 yellow armor as the flag carrier. Instant switching up route. He opens himself up to long-range rails, though. It looks like a quad. We have double quads. And both are controlled by the red team, so I'm actually going to go to Ice Lord and see if he gets stomped by both. Let's actually follow the quad carrier. Nope. And there it is. It looks like Ice Lord is actually able to take down the other quad, so the standoff will continue. That 5 seconds of quad is going to actually be pretty handy for Ice Lord as he defends. And there's the drop, and there's the cap. Smile takes the first cap, and that will be our signal to switch over to the other game, guys. If the other one ends up being a complete blowout, we'll just switch back or something. I don't know.
Prepare your team.
There they are. Look at that. Awesome.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, guys. I will change the other team. 9. Close enough. Alright guys, we are live with the first semifinals. I'm just making sure everything is still up and running on my end here, and it is. This, I think, will actually be a pretty decent game because the very first time that we saw Cloud9 face off against Speechless, it got pretty close. Speechless was unable to get it done, and actually it was on Japanese castles, if I recall. Very, very early power-ups here. Let's go watch the quad. It's going to be carried by Clock. We actually saw a really close game. So, you know, I'm hopeful. I'm very hopeful that we'll see more of the same. And Clock presses in, not able to get the final shot against Stain. ID will clean up. And actually, it's pretty well stacked as flag carriers go. He's got teammates too. You can see the little markers. Oh, but look at this. Way off in the distance hides a lone gunman with a railgun. Viju not pressing in. Now, let's see if we can take this damage for his flag carrier buddy. Yep, there it is. The kill has been made. We have the flag grab by Sparks, who's very weak and about to run into a whole lot of death. He does take the armor, though. Doubles back. Probably need resistance right here. Yes, it is! And he will be destroyed. And ID not only getting the damage, but getting the kill 1-0. Or rather, getting the cap 1-0 for Cloud9. Now, while Speechless seems to be poised and completely prepared in order to handle Bloodface earlier tonight, it seems like I'm wondering if Cloud9 does not want a repeat of previous weeks, and maybe they've figured out how to handle Speechless on Japanese castles. We'll have to see. Yeah, Cloud9 is pretty much a pug. I think normally it's supposed to be 0-4 and Clock, and that's kind of it. Yeah, they're kind of the mainstays. We've seen Rafa play for Cloud9 before. Clock is pretty much the only completely standard player for C9. So it should be called Clock 9. Or maybe just 9? 9 o'clock? Eh? Man. Alright, painful, I know. But, I have to say, saying those things is a lot less fun when I don't have something to play off of. Because I'm just like saying it to myself. It's kind of sad. I'm sad right now. ID walking into a rocket, he expected to be able to dodge wide. He actually ate a lot of damage that way, so. That being said, you know, Cloud9 is still leading by 1. 3 minutes in. And Venge under a lot of pressure here, able to defend against Clock, but very weak. And I'm going to take a look real quick. 5 deaths to 9 frags. That's kind of telltale, I think. Let's go take a look at 0-4 and Viju. Haven't seen them really all night. Now, yeah, actually, this is interesting. I didn't have a chance to run the rosters. Wonko is playing for Speechless right now. That is odd because Eminence, aka Fear, should really be playing. I'm wondering why he's not. So maybe I can, well, it'd be weird to get Fear in on a broadcast of his own team. Let's not do that. I'm just wondering why he's not playing. It's just odd. So yeah, Cloud9 is able to pick up another cap. We've got regen and quad. We're going to follow the quad. Oh, he's lagged to shit apparently. That's a shame.
2 frags in 2 seconds. Excellent.
Viju's making a pretty impressive push in. A lot of dead people. Watching the rocket, eating a little bit more damage, but that's one decent rocket in order to combo.
Excellent.
Very solid. Very, very solid combo. He is hurt here, though, and just like barrel asses straight into a whole wall of fire. Down he goes. But seriously, that was pretty damn impressive. And little fight in the middle. We'll leave the flag up for grabs. We taking down again Viju. Bringing it home though. Survives the rail shot and will get cap number 3. So Speechless has yet to say jack diddly or shit about what Cloud9 is doing to their flag, and I have to say it ain't pretty. It has a lot to do with, well, let's just say it's a long cylindrical object, and it seems like Cloud9 is on Cloud 9 with its various recreational uses, with Wonko not being able to get very far with the flag at all. So, I think without Fear being on deck, that's hurting Speechless quite a bit. Sorry, Eminence. Your Eminence being on deck, it is kind of causing problems, so. And we've got Sparks looking to make having the first word. Nice dodge there. Oh, and then he will have his last right here. Down he goes. Solid rails coming out from Viju. And we see the expiration of the power-up run. So 3-0 remaining for Cloud9. First rocket's low from ID, and he will die because of it. Oh, we do have a flag grab here. Sparks trying to... Yeah, constant pressure being put in by Sparks, but I'm looking for the teamwork and whatnot. Huh. Let's go take a look at that, actually. See who is working with him. Wonko, I guess? Yeah, Sparks is just barreling in. No real teamwork here, and that has to be frustrating because, you know, if they've practiced all week long with Fear in, Eminence in, and all of a sudden they can't use him, they gotta get a ringer, Wonko. That really is gonna hurt the offensive capabilities of this team. And ID is going to try to make an exit. Doesn't get hit by a rail, so in pretty good shape here. Doesn't get hit by a second rail. Yeah, this will be a cap. Yeah, every single railgun missed. Easy cap. He literally lost, what, 4 health? Was it falling damage? That entire cap? That's kind of crazy. Quad in Sparks' hands. Quad in Stain's hands. Okay, double quad. Very nice. Oh, never mind. ID said... No double quad for you. I will now use it to attack your base. Very solid. And ID chooses an exit. Let's see if he chooses correctly. Clock says, fuck that shit. Oh, Stain goes down. He's got one more to kill. 1 second left on the quad. Oh, he doesn't get it done. But Viju's there for the grab. 13 health, 8 health. Wonko needing to get the kill. Needing to get the kill. Needing to get the kill. Doesn't get the kill. 2 health. 2 health for Viju. Holy shitballs. Really? Really? Oh, I don't know what to say. I think we have to call a spade there, though. Wonko missed every single friggin' shot. He literally went up against a 2 health guy and didn't get the kill. Stained, about to die. Able to kill ID with a solid railgun shot. Clock is in worse shape, although he's able to pick up some health. There's a double team, so... And now with 17 health, wow, almost gets through, Stained, able to get the return. So after all of that, we see a reset, hit the 10-minute mark, and it's time to go hunting for accuracies. 56%, make it 74% for Viju. I don't even care who I was looking at before, that's awesome. Avenged, getting out pretty cleanly here, pretty sneaky. And gets hit by one. Ooh, nice little rocket play, but not gonna get in the door. Gonna get shut down completely. I like the idea, but didn't quite pan out for him. I think if he had a little bit more help, it would have worked out. But Speechless has been putting a lot of pressure. On, this actually really, well, that was a bad play, but that was a really nice idea by Sparks to, basically realize that, okay, I have the flag, so the focus is going to be on getting the flag back and not on picking up the power-up and realizing that it's actually pretty safe. Bye-bye. It was actually kind of safe to go for that quad. At least safer than, standing out in the garden and getting killed. We've got Avenged with the flag looking to make an escape. Does have help. Let's see what they decide. Looks like they're just going to duke it out in the box. There it is. And it pays off. Avenged now actually has a pretty decent stack for this. He knows he's facing off against these two guys that are fresh spawns. The rocket jumps out. He's got to get this rocket. No, the rocket's off, and so he dies. Sparks going to try to make a play. Viju hiding. Carrier down. Wonko now making the play. Viju still hiding. And in the red base, no doubt. So, hi there. This might be a mistake by Viju. He's getting double teamed. And he's still, what the fuck? Seriously, like, I keep walking away from a flag carrier that's got like 20 health and they survive. I don't understand this. ID is going to get away. Now against Wonko, 36 health again. And this time, up in the window, we see Avenged, but can he get the return of the flag? No, he's going to get railed out the window! And finally, we see the return. The scoreline still remains 4-0. Speechless unable to get a word in edgewise. And we do have a grab of that flag, and down it goes. Avenge will finally get the return, but and we haven't seen complete domination of power-ups or anything like that yet. It's just, I think C9 is just out-fragging their opponents. That being said, Speechless is hanging on by a lifeline these last about 5 minutes, keeping the scoreline at least low. They can come back, as I like to use my favorite term, comebackable. This match is still comebackable. We'll see if that remains the case. You never know. I would say in the next 2 minutes, unless Speechless can get on the board, it will not be the case. ID trying to brute force his way through the center. Oh, and hits the fadeaway rocket, only to die a quick short death right after. Sad but true, and we see a reset once more, but that was a beautiful attempt by ID, making stuff happen in front of my eyes, getting me screaming, I like it. Bad rockets from both players initially there. I guess maybe one. I can almost forgive Stained as a more of a preventive, don't stand here type of rocket, but oh well.
Impressive.
Ooh, actually, that's a pretty big vault of speed there for Viju. Oh well, yeah, he's gonna do this. This is a cap. As soon as I saw the other guy didn't have a railgun, it's done. 5-0. Follow killer and CTF makes one dumber. Okay. I love Europeans and their opinions. And we've got Clock getting a regen in order to buoy him up. And I actually want to go follow this. We got a quad carry. There we go. Okay. Clock now with regen. We'll get shut down in the middle. ID, though, still there to provide the support. And he just goes into the corner. And, like, really, this is the happy corner. Viju tries to clean up. Kills most, but not quite all. Stain's able to get away with both power-ups as they expire. ID now going to try to use all of this as an attempt, knowing everything is completely clear, and does kill Avenge, doesn't take any damage from that railgun, and dodges everything Walker throws at him. This is not looking good. The only saving grace is that Sparks is sitting right outside the door, but only 60 health will go down. Now ID can make it break. Oh, really? 0-4. Ending ID's reign of terror with a good old cock block. Or, guess I should say, well, I was going to say clock block, but it's pretty close. Sparks looking for an exit. 0-4. Enjoying the fact that the stair blocked the rocket. Nice rocket pop by Sparks, but he has to string together at least two, and he does so with a beautiful volley of rockets. And can Speechless get on the board? Maybe. Not. Three guys swarm that flag room, and down goes Sparks. The blaze of glory. ID going to force away his aggressor with a nice volley of shotgun. Uses a rocket jump, turns around, and nails Stain in the air. My God, it's so fun to watch this man play some Quake Live. The other flag's about to be returned, and there it is, cap number 6. Is anyone else wishing we'd stayed with the other game? Oh well. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I think this would have been a different story had Eminence still been around. Almost cap number 7. Three guys pressing in. Wait, is that all 4 pressing in for red? Wow. Let's go see. 1, 2. I think, yeah. Just according to where the little markers are. It's pretty crazy. So Clock should have a pretty free reign here. Do whatever the hell he wants. See what Walker can do about survivability. This has been an issue for him. Good portion of the night. Oh, yeah, there you go. Case in point. Immediate grab, though, by Avenged. Can he keep it alive? He's got a little bit of help. Stain trying to get in here. And Stain's actually able to get the kill. So here we go. Let's follow Avenged. See if he can get on the board in the final minute and a half of this game. Jumping out. And, ooh, that is very nice. I think I just hit my ding key. Shit, what was my ding key? Yeah, there it is. That was actually pretty good timing to hit that button. Yeah, good times right there. Oh, goodness gracious. I can't remember what key I bounded it. I think I got it though. I think I turned it off. And let's see if in the final minute we can get some sort of score on the board here for Speechless. Otherwise, it's time to go home for them. Viju with help. And Avenge takes the bait, but does land a decent rail on Viju. Misses that really crucial one right there, though. And down we go. So, we have a grab by 0-4, and he will be able to bring it home. So, cat number 7? I think so. Very solid stuff there. And we almost see the cap limit hit for Cloud9. Very solid on Japanese castles. Good times. Yeah, dude, Clock does not hack. That's fucking ridiculous. He's just an old school player. He actually has skill. Not to say new school players don't, but I'm just saying. You know. It's not a surprise that he's good. You know what I'm saying? And that'll do it, guys. 7-0. Pretty clean sweep for Cloud9. Okay, so since the other game was kind of a blowout, and I don't really want to watch a blowout, I do want to watch Deforman versus Smile, because I think this will be a little bit closer. And I don't even know who the hell this Mule 120 person is. I don't know. So yeah, I've basically switched over to the other semifinal because I think it'll be a little bit more interesting. Hope people don't mind.